I wanted to welcome you to Brigid's Well. We're in Kildare in Ireland, about 50 kilometres away from Dublin, and we're in a place which has the most enormous reverence for the feminine. And although it has so been directed at a Christian saint, to me there is this enormous reverence for the feminine divine here. And I feel very strongly that it's coming back. I feel very strongly that Brigid is returning. You can see behind me here a statue, a depiction of her, and she's holding in her hand the flame. We visited the flame this morning, and for me it was particularly moving. The thought of priestesses thousands of years ago tending that flame of women and women's sanctity, stoking the fires, keeping our warmth alive, and that it has been relit after being neglected for so long. It's not just symbolic, it's potent in its reality and in the recognition that it's receiving. Brigid is a saint who has so many of the qualities of the goddess Brigid that they're almost indivisible. And what I've noticed over and over again in the churches, in the cathedrals, and in the homes of the Brigidine nuns we visited this morning is that there is an acknowledgement and a reverence of the goddess, an acknowledgement of paganism, an acknowledgement of feminine divine. And that is incredibly hopeful to me. So at this place, there seems to be peace. At this place, there seems to be this reverence for a woman who was about peace, for a goddess who could not only light fire and bring life to the land every spring, bring milk to the mothers to feed their young, can tend to all the animals and make sure of their welfare. It is as if she also cares for those who need shelter. And many of us do need shelter. And while the feminine divine has received an enormous amount of acknowledgement over the last few years, it's only in really coming to a place like this do you see how much more work there is to be done. The Brigidines don't have a home for the flame that's permanent as yet, and I do hope that over the coming years we'll see a Celtic spirituality centre here in Kildare that acknowledges the goddess, that acknowledges the work of so many sisters over the years, and that works towards a more peaceful community on the planet. One in which animals, children, men, women, plants, all is honoured, all is sacred, all is considered holy. So to connect with Brigid, connect with fire, or bless water, put it out under moonlight. When springtime comes, think of her returning life to the land in her form as Brigid, the maiden. And think of that warmth of heart, generosity of spirit and hospitality that we were greeted with by the Brigidine nuns this morning. I send you bright blessings, and I wish you well, and I hope you feel the presence of Brigid here.